how are you all? My name is Angel Ann, psychic medium, soul coach and author, and I am on today to talk to you about the 7 steps of manifesting. And what you will need as we go through this program and the journey of manifesting, you're going to need a pen and a journal to start your journey of bringing the magic back into your life. And one of the things you're going to need to develop is the mindset of manifesting. And where does that start? First of all, it starts with faith. Faith is believing in something you cannot see, but is felt with the heart. And once you begin to believe in magic in your mind, and you put your mind and the feeling from your heart together, then we can start the magical manifesting mindset and begin to believe in magic. And remember when we were kids, when we used to believe in Santa Claus, and we believed in the Tooth Fairy, and we believed in dragons and mermaids and the Easter Bunny, all of these things that we believed in. Well, this is where we have to get back to. We have to get back to the magic within our lives. But the other thing we need to know the science behind manifesting, and that starts with the universal law of attraction. This governs all energy and operates with gratitude. Your thoughts of yesterday are actually what you've manifested today. So are you happy with what you manifested? Are you? If you're not, then you've created it. You have created this with your power of thought, because thoughts are things. Sir Isaac Newton's scientific discoveries included the fundamental laws of motion in the universe. And he discovered that every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. And this is part of your gratitude journey, understanding this, that when we actually apply gratitude to Sir Isaac Newton's laws, every action then causes an opposite reaction. So every time you create gratitude, you will create an action of receiving. When you actually have and feel gratitude of what you give in life, the more you will receive in return, because it all comes from the feeling of having faith and believing. You have to believe to receive. Yes? Fabulous. Okay? But one of the great challenges you're going to have on this journey is trying to reprogram your brain, because your brain is the ego. Your brain will always challenge you through life. And like everything else, it's going to take 28 days to reprogram your brain. Okay? How many of you talk negatively at the moment about the things in your life? How many of you talk about never having enough money, about how much a pain in the ass your husband is or your partner is? How many of you talk about your relationships and you're not happy about your relationships? Or how many of you actually talk negatively about your job or how much your kids are doing your head in? We all talk about our lives in a negative way. Well, that has got to stop right now. Let's put a line under that, because we are no longer going to talk about anything in a negative way, shape or form. We are now going to start this 28-day program of reprogramming our brain into becoming more positive. Remember the old sayings out there, you reap what you sow? Well, that comes from Newton's laws of action, everything creating a reaction. Okay? So we're going to begin by using the one magical word. One word is going to start your magical journey of gratitude, and the magic starts with a tiny little word we all know. And that word is thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on to change your life, to becoming more grateful for everything you have. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for loving yourself, for knowing that you deserve better. So thank you for listening to me. And I want to give thanks and gratitude for each and every one of my clients, each and every one of my students, and each and every one of you who are sitting here today to learn to make your world a better place. Okay? So the more you appreciate and the more you give thanks, the more you receive. How wonderful is that? And how simple is that to start off your gratitude journey? And one of the things I am going to talk to you about is how to actually visualize gratitude and how that will grow. But let's start together. Let's start. How did your morning start today? When you get out of bed in the morning, did you give thanks and say thank you to your body for actually waking up, for opening your eyes, for this wonderful day that the universe has provided? Did you give thanks for the sunshine? Did you give thanks to your partner lying beside you or the warm bed that you had? Did you give thanks to your pillow, for the roof over your head, for the air that you're breathing? Probably not, because we take things so much for granted, don't we? We all do it, we all have done it, but not now. Now begins the magic. So the first step for me is about you now taking note of how many times you give thanks for the small things in life. For the child who approaches you to tell you something exciting, for your phone call, ringing and receiving a call from your energy supplier telling you about all the new tariffs that are out there. You should give thanks to the fact you actually have electricity and that that person is doing their job and supplying you with the information. So give thanks to the person, thank them for doing their job, and even if you're saying, no thank you, I am not interested, give the thanks anyway. When you go for your groceries and you are speaking to the person and they ask do you want them to pack your bag, say thank you, even if you don't want them to, by saying, no thank you, I would rather do it myself. But give thanks. And you know what will make the magic work even better? By looking into the person's eyes and saying, thank you, that was very considerate, but I would do it myself. So giving thanks and actually communicating and looking at the person also helps to manifest the magic quicker. Okay, so let's start that magical thread of gratitude. And the next thing you have to do on your magical journey of gratitude is going back to remembering your dreams, your hopes and dreams, things that you used to want to manifest in the past. Remember when you were younger, maybe in your 20s even, or when you were at school, something you wanted in your life so badly that you wanted to manifest that. One of the things I always wanted to manifest was I wanted to own my own home. And I used to be thankful for my home when I managed to manifest my first home. And I remember the gratitude I had when I actually paid off my first mortgage. And because I had an attitude of gratitude and I really manifested that thanks and felt how thankful I was to the universe, that I am so lucky today to say that I now own 3 houses. How wonderful is that? To believe in the magic and allow it to manifest. And one of the things I do to manifest the magic in my life, as I am a very visual person, I imagine every time I have gratitude and say the word thank you, which is the magical word we use to begin our manifesting mindset, I used to imagine it like a little golden light in my root chakra. And every time I said the word thank you, that little golden light became a seed. And that seed began to put out a little golden thread, and it grew. Like the Indian rope trick, every time I was grateful and thankful, that little thread began to grow and move up through my chakras with gratitude and thanks. So I want you to visualize that when you say thank you. At the end of every day, the amount of times you say thank you, you've created this golden light of thanks within you. And see how that light has grown from a light to a seed a bit like an embryo where you're actually beginning to plant something and it's beginning to grow. See it as a golden thread coming up through your body, through your chakras, which is your spiritual body, which connects to the universe and the universal laws of attraction. So can we do that tonight? After the end of your gratitude day, can you go to bed and think of all the times you said thank you and see that light beginning to grow into that golden thread? So thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the first steps, because you do deserve it. And I look forward to chatting to you all again on our next step of the gratitude journey. Thank you. Have a great day.